My name is Zoe Sipes, and I'm going to be leading a 30-minute yoga class today. And we're going to do some standing postures, some seated postures, and some breathing and meditation. I hope you find this helpful. Again, if you have any requests, you can put them in the live feed. I'll take a glance here as we're starting the class. And if any questions come up, you can post them there as well. But let's go ahead and get started. So you'll need a comfortable place to sit at some point in the class. If you are totally comfortable sitting on the floor, that's always an option. Or if you have a nice sturdy chair to sit in, or a bench, something like that, would be really nice as well. You want to have your feet on the floor and your back is upright so that you can breathe easily and be comfortable. We'll sit for an extended period of time at the end of the class when we do the breathing and meditation. And we'll start seated as well. So go ahead and find that comfortable seat wherever it is. And once you feel settled, with your feet on the floor, your hands in your lap, just go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to take a moment here just to connect. So just kind of feeling your body in this space. And you can feel the steadiness of the floor beneath your feet. The steadiness of your seat beneath your hips. And just take a few breaths here. It's nice to have some time throughout the practice just to listen. So right now you can listen into your body and notice what's happening. And you can listen to your breath, see how it feels and sounds. And notice too if there are thoughts in your mind, what those thoughts sound like, what they feel like. And with your eyes closed, I want you to focus a little bit more on your breath. You're breathing in and out through your nose. Notice first where you feel your breath. So you might feel it in your nose, or you might feel it in your throat. Maybe somewhere in your body is moving with each breath. Wherever you notice it is fine. Just feel that movement or feel that flowing of breath. On your exhale, you'll be making a sound and it'll be just whispering the word ha. So you'll breathe in through your nose like normal. And then as you breathe out, you'll whisper just like that. And you'll let the sound last through each exhale. Each time you breathe in, you'll breathe in through the nose just normally. And you'll breathe out and have this ha whisper that lasts the length of your exhale. Each time you exhale with this sound, it can be as soft or as loud as is comfortable for you. You don't need to make it loud at all. Just something for you to hear. And I want you to focus on softening the space around the jaw. So you're just kind of letting the jaw drop open each time you exhale and you make this whispery sound. You're breathing in through the nose. You'll exhale, let the jaw drop so the mouth is open softly. And you'll just have a long, ha, whispery sound through your exhale. We'll take 3 or 4 more breaths like this. Take one more breath this way. So breathing in through the nose, breathing out with that ha whispery sound. And then as you finish that last breath, just let your breath be normal. You don't need to do anything special with it. Do a little bit of movement here in the seated position. If you're on the floor, you might want to stretch your legs out in front of you, maybe with the knees bent and the feet on the floor. If you're on a chair or stool, you'll just have your hands on your lap. You'll take a breath in here. And then as you breathe out through your nose, just fold forward over your legs so your hands can slide down towards your feet if that's comfortable for your shoulders. And then you'll breathe in and you'll come back up to your seated position. And we'll do that a few more times. So you breathe in, you'll breathe out and fold forward over your legs. You're breathing out through the nose. And you'll breathe in through the nose and come all the way back up to your seated position. Go at the speed of your own breath. So whatever speed I'm moving at, it doesn't really matter for you. Just whatever speed your breath is moving, match that. Each time you breathe in, you lift back up. Each time you breathe out, you slide forward over the legs. We'll do this one and one more just like that. And then the next time you're going to breathe out, you'll exhale as you fold over the legs, and then you'll stay there and you'll breathe in and out. You could take 1 or 2 breaths that way. So staying folded over the legs, you breathe in and out 1 or 2 times. On your next breath in, you'll come all the way back up. We'll do that one more time. You'll breathe out and fold forward over your legs. And then you'll stay there and you'll breathe in and out 1 or 2 times. On your next inhale, come all the way back up to your seated position. You can have your eyes closed still. Just take another breath here. And then come to a standing position. So you can move your chair out of the way if you need to. There. So you'll stand with your feet together, about hip width apart, maybe a little bit closer together. And we'll just do a similar movement from standing. So you can have your hands resting by your hips or your legs. You'll take a breath in here just like you did. And then as you breathe out, you'll slide forward over your legs. You can let your knees soften, slide all the way down. And then you'll breathe in and you'll come all the way back up. I'm going to do a few more like that. Each time you breathe out, you're going to slide forward over your legs. And then as you breathe in, you'll come back up. Again, just go at your own speed. So whatever speed your breath is today, you're just matching that. You exhale, coming down over the legs. And you'll breathe in and come back up. This time you're going to stay for 1 or 2 breaths. You'll breathe out and fold over your legs. And then stay there and breathe in and out. You can feel the breath come in and out through the nose, maybe into the chest or the belly. On your next breath in, come all the way back up. And we'll go forward. We'll do it one more time. We'll breathe out, fold over the legs. And stay there and breathe in and out. Let's do 2 breaths. On your next breath in, you'll come all the way back up. And then just pause here a moment. You can have your eyes closed. Again, just checking in, noticing how you feel. We're going to do a similar movement. We're going to add arms. So if it feels like the arms have too much strain on the shoulder, feel free just to do the same thing we did over and over again. But when you're ready, now you're going to move with your inhale. You bring your arms up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, you'll fold over your legs. And then as you breathe in, you'll lift the upper back, reach the fingertips forward, come all the way back up to standing. And you'll breathe out and lower your arms down. We'll do that again. So you'll lift the arms, and as you lift the arms, you're bringing them to sort of a wide V shape. And then you'll fold forward, reaching out over the legs.
When you come back up, you'll reach the top of the head forward, reach the arms out so they come back to that wide shape as you come all the way back up, and you'll relax the hands down by your sides as you breathe out. Do that 2 more times. Just that way you'll breathe in and lift your arms up. You'll breathe out and fold over the legs. On your breath in, you're going to lift the upper back, reach the top of the head forward as you take your hands forward and up, and lower your arms down as you breathe out. Do one more just like that. Good. So I'm going to turn to the side just slightly, but you can stay facing the same direction. We're going to be doing a one-legged forward fold. So you'll step 1 foot forward, nice big step forward. Your legs will stay straight for this position, but as you fold over the front leg, you might bend the knee a little bit, especially if you feel some tightness in the back of the hips or the back of the leg. Same movement with the arms, and you're going to be folding forward the same way. So you'll breathe in and lift the arms up. You breathe out, you're reaching out over the leg as you fold forward. A slight bend in the knee is fine. And you'll lower your arms down at the end. When you breathe in, you'll lift your arms and reach forward as you go all the way back up. And you'll lower your arms down as you breathe out. So do a few more like that on this side. You'll breathe in and take the arms up. And you breathe out and fold forward over the leg. And you'll breathe in and come all the way back up. And breathe out and lower the arms down. So do 2 more like that with your own breath. When you finish this one, I want you to step your feet together and just take a couple breaths with the feet together. You can have your eyes closed. You're just feeling what's happening in your body. You might notice some differences from side to side. You might notice the breath has changed a little bit. Maybe you feel warmer. Then when you're ready, you'll go to the other side. So you'll step your opposite foot forward. Get a nice big step. Just like on the first side, your legs will stay fairly straight. You have a soft bend in this front knee as you fold forward as needed. So on your inhale, you'll take your arms up. As you breathe out, you'll fold over your front leg, reaching the spine out over the leg. You'll breathe in, reach your arms forward, lengthen all the way back up to standing. And you'll breathe out and lower your arms down by your sides. We'll do about 3 more on this side. You'll breathe in and take the arms up. You'll breathe out and fold over the leg. As you breathe in, you'll come all the way back up. And breathe out and lower the arms down. So just going at your pace. Each time you breathe in, you're lifting. Each time you breathe out, you're lowering back down. When you finish this one, you'll step your feet together again. You can have your eyes closed and just take a few breaths. When you're ready, this time you'll step the feet out wide. Having a wide position for the legs, they might be as wide as your hands are when you spread your hands out. We'll do a little forward fold with the feet apart. So before we start, really press your feet into the floor, spread the toes wide. The toes are pointing about the same direction. So if you look down, if it looks like they're pointing out or in a whole lot, see if you can bring them close to parallel. And same movement with the breath. As you breathe in, you're going to lift the arms up. And then as you breathe out, you'll fold over the legs. The exact same way, you're reaching the spine out really far as you come out over the legs. And then when you breathe in, you'll lift the back and lift the arms, come all the way back up to standing. And you'll breathe out and lower the arms down. So maybe 4 or 5 more just like that. As you breathe in, you're taking your arms up. And as you breathe out, you're folding over the legs. Your hands can come to the legs or the floor. As you breathe in, you'll come back up. And you'll breathe out and lower the arms down. Continue at your own pace. Each time you breathe in, your body lifts and expands. And each time you breathe out, you're either folding over the legs or just relaxing the arms down. We'll do one more like that. Once you finish the last one, go ahead and bring your feet together. And we're going to come back to that seated position. So if you're on the floor, you can sit on the floor, maybe on a blanket or a cushion. If you're in a chair or a stool, go ahead and grab that. And have a seat. Once you find a seated position, let yourself settle into it. And then close your eyes again. So with the eyes closed, take a moment again, notice how you feel. Notice what's happening in your body and in your breath. We're going to do the same breath we did a little bit ago, where you're breathing in through your nose, and as you breathe out, you have that ha whisper sound as you exhale. So you'll breathe in comfortably through your nose, and as you breathe out, it sounds like and you'll just let that sound last through your exhale. Continue this way, keeping that sound in your exhale, a soft whispery sound. And then see if it would be comfortable to let that sound get a little bit longer. So your exhale gets a little bit longer. You're not forcing it at all. But the next time you exhale, you'll just kind of let the stream of breath go out a little more slowly. As you do this,
listen to the sound you're making. So you're whispering with this sound, and see how steady you can make it as well. So each breath in just comes in through the nose. And as you breathe out with this ha whispery sound, you're listening to it, hearing how steadily you can make it, and also seeing if you can make it a little bit slower, a little bit longer. Take a few more breaths like that. Take 3 more breaths this way. So 3 more breaths with this soft, whispery sound. It's really soft, really steady, and kind of slow. You can feel the softness of your jaw as the mouth drops open each time you make the sound. After this breath, let go of the sound. So you're just letting your breathing come in and out like normal, in and out through your nose. And I want you just to feel how you feel. Noticing how your body feels, noticing how your breathing feels. Just being with this feeling a moment. And I want you to hold your hand out as though you're holding a pile of seeds or a packet of seeds or something. So like vegetable seeds, food seeds, flower seeds, whatever sort of seeds comes to mind is totally fine. You have some seeds in your hand. You have your eyes closed still. And imagine that all around you, all in front of you, stretches out some fertile ground. Right, you probably hear my dog. But all around you, there's earth that's ready for your seeds. And then each time you breathe in, I want you to take one hand and pick up a seed. And as you breathe out, I want you to plant the seed in the earth that is in front of you or that surrounds you. You just place the seed in the earth. And then you breathe in again, you pick up another seed. And as you breathe out, you place the other seed in the earth. And you're just going to continue this way. Each time you breathe in, you pick up a seed. Each time you breathe out, you place it in the earth. You can imagine seeing this happen. So you see the seeds move from your hand to the earth. Just how the movement feels as you pick up the seed and place it in the earth. Just going to be with however this is for you. Each time you breathe in, you're picking up a seed. Each time you breathe out, you place the seed in the earth. We'll do this a few more times. You can continue this process as long as you want. When you feel finished, just rest your hands wherever they're comfortable. Your eyes are still closed. Let your breath continue to flow freely. And I want you to imagine you can see this fertile land spread out before you, the earth before you. You see the sun shine on it, the rain fall on it. And over time, you see the seeds that you planted as they push up shoots and they start to grow out of the ground. Continue to watch or imagine as the plants reach maturity. You're just watching this process. And as you imagine or watch all of these plants growing, maturing, notice how it makes you feel. So it gives you a feeling somewhere. Let yourself be completely interested in that feeling. You might feel it in your body. It might be like an emotion that you feel. It might even be a word that comes to mind that's very interesting to you, but just let yourself stay with that. Continue to let your breath flow freely. Just stay with this feeling or image or idea. Let all of your attention kind of rest on it. take 1 or 2 more breaths like that. Just with this feeling. When you're ready to close your practice, some gentle movement will be nice. You can place your hands on your lap. Again, if you're on the floor, stretch your legs out in front of you. And as you breathe out, just slide out over the legs. You can let your hands slide down towards your feet. Then you'll breathe in, come back up to an upright position. As you move this way, see if you can keep that feeling that you had. So you're breathing out, you fold over the legs. See if you can move with that feeling in you. Do 1 more like that. Breathing out, fold forward over your legs. And that is our practice for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend ahead. Namaste.